Like you really only have about a week to celebrate, not even.
Nah, it's already, we back to the grind now. Yeah, we back to the grind.
As soon as we...
I forgot something too.
What?
It just hit me. You and Deuce asked for this. Yeah.
I went all the
podcast. Yeah, hey, yeah, Jerry. We
Jerry.
Yeah, you remember that?
Jerry. Yeah. Come back, Jerry. Welcome back, Jerry.
See what happens? You see what happens?
It wasn't even you.
You can't ask for the $9.
It wasn't even you. It was Carry On. It was your supporting cast who really got you over.
What are you thinking? Yeah. What are you thinking? Yeah. If you wanna know my thoughts, open your ears when I talk. Yeah. What are you thinking? Hey. What are you thinking? Hey. If you wanna know my thoughts, open your ears when I talk. Yeah.
You gonna better finish that shit?
I don't know.
I was like, that look like a lot.
It is, but it's like I get what I paid for it though. So I ain't tripping. It's gonna do what it do. Trying to get it out of my system. Try to get right, man. Welcome back to another edition of the Arnold Thoughts Podcast. I am here with none other than you want me to say that, man? You thinking it? None other than three-time champion, player of the year, Finals MVP, recent 2024 Chili champion, the biggest Jerry Evans.
That took a lot, man. That took a lot, man.
The soul.
It's all good. It was earned.
You
It ain't like I just got it. It was earned. So
you
it's all
heard it.
good.
So he the biggest. If y'all didn't know, man, I'm with the biggest right now. He been saying it, hey. He spoke it, it's true. He the biggest. I put respect on it. I gotta give credit where credit's due. You definitely handle your business, man. Did your thing. I'm still tight. We're gonna jump straight into it. We're gonna go straight to the finals, man. Straight to the finals. So we just got done. That's what, about a week ago?
Yeah, we good.
Not even a week ago. We got done with the finals. Y'all got us 4-1.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't. It was 4-1, but we both know and everyone know like the series wasn't really like that. You know, it was a tough series. You know, maybe the first two games, you know, we probably ran away with it, but you know, games 3 and 4, those were games that could have gone
Changed the whole series.
Yeah, and we could possibly still be playing right now. So it's not like they won 4-1 and it's just it was easy. It was like you win 3 and 4. It's a whole different series. You know what I'm saying? So fortunate that we got it, but it wasn't easy. We really had to work for it.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, that's just the way the series be.
Yeah.
You can really do all the preparing that you want to and all that, but at the end of the day, anything can happen. Injuries happen. I got injured. Daryl got injured. People just get injured, and sometimes it's crazy. Like I said, Deuce called it out. He was like, I don't want to call it, but during this time, people get injured. And sure enough, it happened on our end, and just, especially in the finals, you don't really got time to drop no games because every game matters.
Yeah.
Every game matters.
Seriously.
What was y'all game plan like? What was y'all thought process going in? Because y'all just went from game 5 with conception down to the wire, and y'all had to start immediately. Like, we had a break, so we was waiting.
That was low key a gift for us because I feel like we were in a rhythm. Like playing such a hard series against Udek where it was such back and forth. When we came in to you guys, we were in rhythm. It's like we were just transferring over. We was already having to play high level basketball. You know what I'm saying? You guys were off for a week or however long, but you guys were chilling. You guys are more relaxed. You're like, okay, who we gonna play? You guys weren't in that game mode. You guys were, we in the finals. Y'all have a totally different space than we were. We went to the wire with Udek, so we like, this is do or die. You know what I'm saying? So it's a total different mentality when you're in a do or die situation. And then when we got to the finals, it's like, man, we worked way too hard for this. So we got to finish the job. So I think that worked for us. I feel like most teams that are successful, you got to have a test at some point in the playoffs to get over that hump. And I feel like that was our test.
Man, that's crazy because we felt like we were tested pretty much throughout the whole year just by everything that happened, and we still was able to like push through. You know what I mean? Switching coaches, switching imports, and just the whole dynamic of the team. I ain't gonna lie, we felt pretty good, but they like we talked about earlier, that matchup against y'all was just like our bad matchup.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, y'all were tested too. You know, the teams that y'all played, you know, they switched imports too, so they weren't gelling the way that they.
Yeah, everybody switched. I think everybody switched to it.
You know, it's hard when a new import comes in. You know, such last minute. It could be a gift or a curse. You really juggling right there. So you just never know what you're gonna get, and you don't have time to really change it. You just kind of got to roll with it.
Right.
You know, and for them, like they brought. And Cool brought in different foreigners.
Yeah, a few
you know,
of them.
they had to feel like they just, you know when you come there, you're like,
yeah, the guy got hurt.
You know, guy got hurt.
Yeah.
The other dude had to come in.
He got hurt.
Slider, I believe.
Yeah.
He came in. You know, but for us, you know, we had the same thing with the injury with Brandon.
First game
of
first game, second place.
So we had to get an import fast, but it kind of just worked out because we got
kind of exactly what y'all
what
needed.
we needed. You know, for that particular moment. You know, Brian was amazing for us. You know, he's a great run the floor like a gazelle, amazing shot blocker. You know, his
will
game
block them shots.
Man,
That's what
his
he would
game
do.
has really improved. Like I think, bro, has a really bright future ahead of himself. Like, and it really shows. Like his value on the court really shows. Like he's making an impact on both ends. He's a lob threat on offense, so you know, and a rebound threat. So you got to box him out defensively. He's going to block shots.
Mm-hmm.
He can switch and guard guards. Like he just does so much on the floor that kind of just makes up for other things and other players. And with him on your team, your defense is going up 100%. And I feel like in the finals that was huge for us. Like
yeah,
huge.
Defense is definitely huge, and you got a defensive. Like everybody knows, he's here for defense. And he did a job.
And if he gives you anything on offense,
is a plus. Yeah,
it's a plus.
Anything he gives you on offense is a plus.
Man.
And he came.
And he was doing both. He was giving us offense and defense. Like it was perfect. I mean, for us, like, us coming to the series, we like, man, y'all had no real like.
What was the coach scouting? Like, what was y'all scouting?
Are you interested in playing overseas basketball one day? I wish someone would have told me 1 year after college I would receive my first pro gig. I wish someone would have told me that having an agent does not guarantee that you will get hired. I wish someone would have told me being cut from a team, because after 10 years in this game, everyone gets cut from a team. Now, after traveling from over 17 different countries and winning up to 7 championships in my pro career, I've put together the 6 most important traits any player needs before starting their career. So go ahead and grab that ebook and get all the information you need today to start your career. Now you can't say no one didn't let you know. So go ahead, grab that ebook and get started so you can become the pro one day. Let's go.
Man, I mean, for us, it was.
Does the coach switch up any philosophies, or y'all do the same thing pretty much throughout?
No, we switched things up, but at this time, it was. With Brian, bro, it's easy, bro. Force it to the basket. You know, it ain't really necessarily, hey, we doing this. But when you got Brian in here, it's force him to the basket. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You guys had no one who's really just going down the lane, dunking on anyone. Not saying like none of those guys are like great scorers in the paint or anything like that, but. You know, Brian is 7 feet, man. You go in there shooting a layup.
Like 7'2".
He gonna whoop your shot.
Yeah.
So how many tough floaters are you gonna make? You know, in a series.
Challenging him.
Yeah, you know, I'm not saying you're not gonna hit a couple, but over time, he's altering so many shots, dude. It's hard, bro. Like, and I'm telling you, this is a guy who practices against this dude every day. So I can only imagine in a real game what it's like. You know, so I mean, Brian was amazing for me, man.
He filled y'all team out at the right time.
Yeah, man.
He filled y'all team out at the right time. That's why I was just wondering, like, because for us scouting, like me, Austin, and Deuce, we did a lot of scouting. We watched because we knew we had to play against one of y'all.
Yeah.
We must have watched the games like literally 10, 15 times, at least 10 times. Scouting. I'm scouting everything. Yeah. I knew you was gonna be my matchup, so I'm scouting everything. How many times you put it on the ground? How many times you go right? How many times you go left? Man. What's your percentage of catches, shoots, like just to be completely locked into the game.
Yeah, of course.
That's why I feel like, okay, like you're the key guy, and anytime if I'm not guarding you, you're gonna go. It's easier, or it can't get you going.
You know what's crazy, bro? Like going into the finals, I went in there with zero ego, and what I mean by that is like I wasn't chasing my shot, or like I feel like I got to score to be successful. I was just like, man, let me play winning basketball. Like I'm making an extra pass. If someone else got a better shot, I'm one more than that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like as you can see through the series, like you know, some games I had more points than others, but it wasn't just like, man, he just hunting his shot. Like you said, if you're guarding me and it's not a great shot opportunity, I'm kicking it to the next person.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, you guys make a switch and now I have the advantage.
Right.
I'm going. It wasn't like, okay, this is me versus you. I never had that mindset. Never throughout the whole series. I never had that mindset. And I didn't want that mindset. I didn't want to get too
me versus
in the
you.
game.
Yeah.
It wasn't, because that's not
That's not how you're gonna win the
That's not how
game.
you
Yeah.
win. Like
not at that level.
it was never that for me, and I feel like me understanding that early and knowing that, I feel like that helped me because I wasn't caught up in all the other stuff. I was literally focused on the game. When I'm watching film, is how can we get better? Where's their weak point? Where can we be successful at? And like I said, we made adjustments offensively and things like that, and that were successful for us. Like, you know, you guys were so focused on me not getting open shots. I have teammates who were great shooters. Alani can shoot the ball. Great.
Man, he made the best series of the whole playoffs.
Great shooter. And then, and frankly, to me, Carry-On played amazing throughout the whole playoffs.
I mean, when you come
Shooting
off,
the ball,
when you change
everything.
When you look at y'all bench, who comes off match for match is like, especially Carry-On. That's what was the issue for us, because y'all come off with him in the post, and we ain't got nobody coming off with him in the post.
It's amazing, bro. Like, and he, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because the shots that y'all looking like, man, I can't believe he made that. I see this dude work on this every
Now that right hook, that right hand hook.
His post game is amazing. He can score on anybody in the post, bro. Like anybody. He has great touch around the basket.
Like I say, like I seen the evolution of him getting better from since I was in the league 2016. Yeah. That's almost 9 years later now, 8-9 years later. So he's been playing. Even since then, he's been playing. It's like it's inevitable you don't get better over time. Over 10 years, 15 years of playing high level basketball, you're not going to be just better than the average. You feel me? You're better than some imports at this point.
Of course he is.
He's better than
and the ultimate team guy. Like, positive every day, work hard. He's showing up and putting his best foot forward every game. And when you see that in a teammate, it's like, I'm going to war with you. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you play with me. I'm going to compete. You know, if I'm with who's on my team, 100%.
Right.
And it's just...
I like how you thought Deuce spit on him. I would never in my life be with anybody who spits on someone.
I thought he spit on him. From the angle I was in, because they already had the interaction, boom, boom, dude's on the ground. So I get, like you said, he was talking to him, but from my angle, it's like he's already on the ground. You walked up to him, and he's like,
that, though? Someone in the middle of a game, national televised, just spit on. I've never seen that.
Yeah, I've seen it. I'm not going to say no names, but I literally can show you a video, and I've seen someone spit on someone in a game.
That's wild to just say you spit on somebody. In a game, in a finals game, I'm a spit on some. No, that's crazy. Just for what's at stake, for you to even attempt that, you know you're getting kicked out of the game. Man. And it was 2 minutes, 3 minutes into the first quarter.
Nah, that wasn't that early. Cause
it was first half.
Probably, but
it was definitely first half.
It wasn't early. That was wild. It was wild, man. You know. What was your take on it, man? What you thought? Did you really come in feeling like I was gonna win?
Yeah, I have to think that. I could never like. No, I really thought we was gonna win.
Even down when you went down 3-1, did you feel like y'all was gonna come in and win?
I felt like going in 4-1. When it was game 5, I was so worried about my leg being right. I believe game 4, the way I played game 3. Because I watched the game for game 1 and 2, and I'm like, I'm not getting the ball enough. Like, I'm running the team system and I'm letting whoever get it, and that was not working for us. What worked for us is give me the ball on the short post and let me work and let me get in my rhythm, and then everybody else is gonna feed off of that.
It's hard to come out and just do that night in and night out. Just the playoffs is more physical, more on the legs. You know what I'm saying? So them shots is flat. Them second games.
But the second game, I felt like I was getting out of my rhythm of, okay, I'm taking shots that I would take when I'm in rhythm. Let me get to the cup first. There was nothing ever drawn for me to get something easy.
So what is that?
Shoot, that's coaching.
You're a player. I mean, and you got status. You could have called your own number.
I do call my own number sometimes, but I felt like we got so caught up into our system that our system was not what was needed for this game, for this series. Our series against y'all was, let me get it from the mid post and let me attack more, like we did in game 3. My mid-range shot, I think I was like 90% on all shots taken from the mid-range area from the baseline. If I catch it, jab, and shoot, I really didn't miss that shot pretty much the entire series. And that's my shot. That's been my shot since the day you met me.
Yeah.
So we never played off of that because we just got so used to Deuce playing so good in the post against other people. I just stayed outside.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, Deuce did play well during the.
He played well pretty much the whole.
He really did. Like that Anku series, he dominated.
Anku, he
dominated.
Ponte also, he didn't do his best, but he held it down.
I'm saying he dominated. Like when I watched a few of y'all games. Like I said, I scouted just like you said. You watched film. I watched film. Deuce played really good in the Anku series, and he had a presence.
He definitely did. So all I said, okay, all we got to do is come along. I said, and then if Deuce playing like this, because he's always the one we got to get to, like, we just need you to drop like 14. We're going to be good. Because we going to get ours.
I felt like that was going to be, I ain't going to lie. I felt like that was going to be tough. Like you said, get 14. I'm like, dude, I know Brian. It's going to be hard to score one-on-one.
The difference is he should have went to his jump shot more. And like he started off trying to get to his.
But if he's shooting jump shots, if he's shooting jump shots in that series, who's rebounding? Now, because you're already on the outside in most of these plays, so if he's shooting these jump shots, if he misses, we're out. You know what I'm saying? We're getting rebounds. You're one and done because there's no one down there who's going to rebound other than him.
It's
like you said, y'all starting. You and Deuce are the biggest people on your team.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, me and you rebounding, cancel. Now he's shooting threes. Now you got Nacho rebounding, Lugo, Augustine. Like you got guys who's going to rebound who's just physically bigger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Against y'all guards. So I feel like that would have worked if he was just, knocking that shot down.
He had to.
So he would have to be knocking.
He would have to knock that shot down
at a high clip.
He would actually have to hit at least like 2 to 3 a game to make that big man come out, and that would change the whole thing to make them, because really our best offense is me getting the ball in the short corner in the post. But since I stretch the floor and Deuce plays so good inside, we've just been running this system, and we've been able to win off of this system. But to switch it up, sometimes, okay, I seen that game 2 and 3. I mean, the first 2 games, I'm like, bro, all I'm doing is just catching, rotating the ball, and just sitting out on the corner and waiting for y'all to give me the rock. And it's like going away. I promise, like going into wherever I'm going next is like, listen, bro, I'm really gonna be like, I'm not coming in as a 4. I will play some 4. I'm not coming in as a 4 anymore because I'm tired of.
I love the 4.
People not giving me the rock.
Man, I love the 4.
I don't want to have to come down and worry about. When I know the ball should be in my hand, you can't give me the ball. It's different when you got let's say you had an American point guard. It's different. An American point guard giving the hand like it's different. They gotta make sure the ball gets in your hand. That's a big difference. Man. Me, I really believe, like I've had great seasons both at the 4 and the 3, but I really believe me at the 3 just changes. Like I'm a completely different player. A completely different player.
So you prefer the 3?
I prefer the 3, hands down. Because in times when you need to get the ball, relying on somebody else to try to make sure you get the ball. Like, I don't like that, bro.
I got you. I can respect that.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Like, in the games, the first 2 games, I'm realizing, like, we're not really scoring, and I'm not getting the rock unless they are able to get it. And they're going to know to deny me so I don't get the ball so easily.
Right,
So, if that, you know what I'm saying? But if I can just come down and dribble it down myself, or as soon as I catch it, it's going to touch the guard's hand before it touches the big's hand anyways. On majority of plays.
That's true.
Unless you're just with a dynamic guard like I was with Horace, who knew, hey, I'm going to get you the rock. And Austin was pretty good, but he didn't play point guard. He barely started getting the rock towards the very, very end of the whole playoffs. Like, he was barely coming off the bench. So we never really...
he was.
Yeah, he came off. He didn't finally come off the bench until like
the finals, really.
Yeah. So
but Austin played good though. Like I feel like he broke out game 3. Once and I feel like that
because me and him both was like, forget all this, bro. We're finna shoot the ball. We're looking at the stat sheet. We're shooting the ball 11 times. And I'm like, bro, that's not what I said that we need to do. In these playoffs, we need to be getting up 20 plus shots. We just need to be getting more shot attempts up at the basket. But it's like, when we have to wait and for the ball to come to you to make the decision, I don't like that. Let me come off.
That's good defense.
That's not good defense. That's bad offense. That's bad coaching.
Coach had a good defense.
No, it's bad coaching. It's not bad coaching because he did. We did not adjust to that quick enough.
I like y'all coach. You know what?
No, I love Rodrigo.
No, but he made, like, whether it worked or not, like, he tried to switch it up. He didn't just say, you know what, hey, this doesn't work. This isn't working. I'm going to stick with this. This is my philosophy. He tried to do other things, and, okay, it didn't pan out the way he wanted, but he attempted to do something different.
No,
sometimes coaches get stuck in their ego, and they were like,
yes,
do it my way, my way.
I will 100%. I always give 100% respect to Rodrigo.
I like him. He was
he was a real good coach, real smart guy, good dude to be around, talk it up, chop it up with. He just going to talk about life, and you can just tell he's not stuck in his ego. Like, that was our pet peeve word for the year, is ego, because the last coach, all he ever talked about was ego. We just got so tired of hearing that word. It's like, bro, if there's one person on the team who had ego, everybody know who that was. You already know who I'm saying. You can think about it. There's one person. There was one person who had a lot of ego. But I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna leave that for what it was. Anyways, finals, I feel like game 4, I used everything in game 3. I got hurt, my joint, whatever, is finally feeling better, but I got hurt after game 2. My leg locked up.
Well, I was mad at y'all after game 3 though. Man, y'all celebrated. Y'all was talking mess to my rookie. Deuce hit my boy with the double deuce. Oh, when he hit my boy with the double deuce, I'm on the sideline like, I will see y'all tomorrow.
I really feel like if I was like the way I played game 5, like when I finally got my really, I was just the back-to-back killed me. I didn't have time to rest. I really believe at home, if I'm good, like we would at least tied that game up. We would for sure tied up the series. We lost by 1. I started out 0 for 8, 0 for 9 because come on, bro.
It happens, man.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
That was me game 5. I didn't play well, but you know, I hit some shots. But
and y'all are at home.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You feel me? So that's just the way it is. One game, 1 second, one thing changes up everything, and
yeah.
Hey man, congrats. Shoot.
Appreciate that, man.
You know, people like who was it? Like your mom, or who was that? Who was that? Yeah, was that Benny's mom? I guess I don't know who it is, but she was just like, y'all hanging out together. Y'all just played in the finals.
Oh yeah, that's her uncle's wife.
Oh okay. Yeah. Like I get it. Like some people be like, what y'all?
Yeah.
Y'all hanging out together? What y'all?
But you know how I am in basketball. You in the series, I'm not even gonna talk to you. You try to talk to me, I'm straight face. I'm straight poker face.
We don't really try to talk to each other.
I don't talk to you. I'm like, as far as when we was playing, like you know. You talking to me is in 1 ear, out there, bro. Don't talk to me because I'm not gonna respond. Like, you might get one response out the whole game. Anybody else, straight poker face. Don't say nothing to me. Remember you, Alex.
Leave Alex alone, man.
No, Alex started this.
Oh my God.
Right. Alex started this because he said when he hit you up and said, and then her was the best because he was like, you called me too because you knew we was going to concession. You was praying on our downfall. You was like, Alex said,
Hey.
I'm gonna see y'all in the finals. I'll see you in the finals. So,
I didn't say nothing. I just relayed what that man
but
said.
you was trying to get me fired up. you
I wanted to see you in the ball. I ain't saying nothing, but Alex said.
Yeah, he said it.
And I'm just saying that what he told me, just general conversations. You know, you hear something in the war. I was just saying what I heard. However, you took that and perceived that, and what that did for you.
Yeah,
God bless you. Other than that, hey, I was like, hey, I was trying to get you right. Hey, don't take them boys lightly. Take them boys lightly. I'm saying here scouting what you telling you, so you get right. So I can say, I wasn't running from. I'm like, first of all, making a movie.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a part of the movie. This is what I had planned for the movie. I was like, all right, man, we need to get to Game 7, or we need to get something. And I'm going to go there. We're going to pull up. I'm going to have an interview right in the middle of the joint before the Game 7. And then we're going to see what happens.
Yeah, well, you ain't making it. You should have came to the house.
Oh, man. No, shoot. At the end of the day, sometimes you just be like, hey, man, I done been here. I done won. All right, I lost one. To hell with it, but the way things move and how fast they move is on to the next anyways in this game. Yeah. It doesn't even, like, you really only have about a week to celebrate, not even.
No, it's already, we back to the grind now. Yeah, we back to the grind.
As soon as we...
I forgot something too.
What?
It just hit me. You and Deuce asked for this. Yeah.
I went all
podcast. Yeah, hey, yeah, Jeremy. Yeah,
Jerry.
You remember that?
Jerry. Come back, Jerry. Welcome back, Jerry.
See what happens? You see what happens?
It wasn't even you.
Asked for this.
It wasn't even you. It was Carry On. It was just supporting cast who really got you over it.
Yeah.
It was them. Alani shot 1 for 5. He shot 1 for 5. Undefeated what?
In the finals in Chile. Period. It's true. Who's beat me? Yeah. What's this? 3 in a row?
I've done that before. Ain't nothing new.
How about the last 5 championships in Chile?
I got 5?
No, in a row.
I did it with multiple teams.
Me too.
You got 4 with one team. You want the dominant team?
You said multiple teams, so that's more important.
Alright, you did it. I'm just saying you're doing something that's already done. Ain't nothing new. Everything you've done, I've done first.
Well, you've done something I haven't done.
What?
You lost.
I
haven't done that shit, so, hey man. We can leave that alone, man.
I ain't
got something else.
How many guys total?
In Chile, 5.
In total?
Let me see. We like kind of college and shit?
Hell no.
Oh, let me see. I don't know. I got a lot of cups like in Europe and stuff like that, so I don't know, like championships. I don't know if you want to count those.
I don't know.
I don't know.
At the end of the day, it's your legacy, what you think, what you call.
I gotta ask Eurobasket and see what they say.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? They kind of biased too. You see how they did today on the what you call it. You know they biased. That's why I said you can't listen in this game. You cannot take what these people say for you like your worth. They will say whatever they want to. Like they gonna put what they want. Don't let them be the dictator of what your value is as a player. That's just how the game is. Cause some guys be like, nah, he didn't. Why? Cause there's some bias there. It be like that. You seen it firsthand. Come on. Some of the stuff don't even make sense. But that's just the way the game is. That's why I be like, man, I already reached the point. Okay, who has the money that I need to put into what I'm doing off the court? Because at the end of the day, this joint is just a revolving door that just keeps spinning. It don't matter if you don't get what you need to get up out of here. It don't really matter at the end of the day. Don't matter if you got to the championship. Don't matter if you win the championship. If you don't take nothing away from none of this, none of it matters anyways. Because nobody's going to care. Nobody cares about the championship I won in 2016, 2009. Nobody cares about none of that. It's just a revolving door. What's next? Who's the next winner? What you got out of it? Did you save your money? Did you do something with it? Or did you blew it? You blew through it. Because at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. Shoot. What's some things that you feel like playing against each other this past year, like how it's helped you grow as a player? If anything you could take away from You know what I'm saying?
Against you.
Playing against me, playing together. Remember when we played together?
I remember that. But like I said, playing with you already in Udek.
What's the difference if you believe like?
It was harder because I know. Like I said, you know what I'm gonna do. I know what you're gonna do. So it's like you just playing the odds. So it's like you know something, but so for example, I can give my team the ultimate scout report on you. Mm-hmm. But they're not gonna listen to me until they see it for themselves. So if I say, hey, when he gets in the mid post, crowd him because he's gonna jab you and pull. So just make him drive. You know, they're gonna be like, nah, he's not gonna make this shot. And then once they get turned 2-3 times, now you're in your rhythm, and now you know.
That's what it is. They let you get your
rhythm.
That's the one thing I hate the most. When they let you get your rhythm.
When Jerry pop. I mean, don't help when he pop. You know, they're going to be like, what they going to do? They're going to help. Now they get burned. Now he's in rhythm. Now he hitting deep threes. Now he doing this and that. So it's kind of like, but you know what I learned, you don't really play against your friends too much. So like, I was like, it was like, I was able to really like see where I was as far as like my mentality, because it's like, I wasn't like out there like I'm gonna take it easy or this or that. I'm like, I elbow you, like, and it was like, all right, we can fight, and we were meant
don't let Brooke hear that.
Don't let Brooke hear that. I'm not your friend.
Don't let Brooke hear that.
100% is your friend. I'm at 40 right now, guys. Don't worry.
Oh my God.
But yeah, it showed my mental growth and all that. Because after the game, we were still able to chop it up throughout the week. Not even about basketball, around other stuff, and then that weekend come up, go right back at it and fight the game. Like I said, I stepped on your face in the game. You bust my lip, and it was just nothing. Like
part of the game.
It was just like, man, on to the next. Like I wasn't sitting here mad and pushing, trying to do no dirty stuff. It was just, all right, man, whatever, on to the next play and let's get to it. And I grew a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, starting off in Argentina, going to Venezuela.
Yeah, your whole series, the long year. So talk about that a little bit. That's what I'm saying. That was going to be the next thing. Is like, because you got to just keep pushing on to what's next, because that's how it ended. Well, it's hard to even say it ended, but that was just your ending for that little bit of the series. But the start of the season, like most time, this is the start of the season, September. Yeah. The year, that's when most guys kind of like start the year. Your whole journey was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
So let me see. We started in Argentina, Opera tennis. We started there. Was playing okay. Sudamericana, very first game, playing well. I sprained my ankle. Boom.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I sprained my ankle. But when I sprained my ankle, it's a tight game. We're rolling. I come back into the game, made some huge plays, scored some big baskets. We win the game. So
I remember the game. I was there.
We up.
I remember watching it.
So then we go to Instituto. We got Instituto. No, we got.
Is that a Panamanian team?
No. We had Paraguay next. So I didn't play against Paraguay. I didn't play against them because we were expecting to win that game. We ended up losing.
Yeah.
So Woods killing. He was killing.
Oh hey.
So I ended up getting a little shot in my ankle for the pain. I get the shot.
I got that shot before game 4.
I play against Instituto. This is my leg is like this. This is a fresh sprain. I shouldn't have been playing, but since I played, we lose whatever, so we out of it. But I played, so now we going on the road now. Since I played the last game, like, you can play. So now I'm playing hurt. They didn't want to let me rest, and I'm like,
you see how crazy that joint be? Just like what you got to do in the middle of just trying to get a win, because. Different situations, same thing. You get hurt. I had to go that's before game 4. I'm over there getting a shot for the pain because you got to try to play through it, and they expect you to still perform, under these circumstances.
Yeah, I mean, the smart thing, I should have just got healthy and then play, because then like I said, I was sacrificing my stats and my playing capability because I wasn't 100%. Like, I'm literally playing on a sprained ankle. Mm-hmm. Shooting the ball ain't the same.
You ain't got that lift.
Yeah, I'm trying to compensate, for one other thing, and it just wasn't working out. And then that situation ends in end of November, December. We go to Venezuela. I signed in Venezuela. Mm-hmm.
You went home for a little bit?
I went home. I'm home.
It was the break.
It was the break. So I was coming home regardless.
Right.
Venezuela season gets pushed back. So now I'm stalling. That's what made me come to Chile. So I come to Chile for the beginning just to play. Boom. Go to Venezuela. Few games in. Our roster was complete, but everyone wasn't there.
Right.
So we didn't start the season off good. Coach gets fired, or
How many games in did he get fired?
I want to say like 5 or 6. 6 games in. I think we were like 2-6. I don't know, 2 and something, but 2-4 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the way we
2-4, you're always gonna get fired.
But I think it was just the way the teams that we lost, and we were supposed to win, and then the guys that he had brought in to replace the guys that we were
You kind of already see, yeah.
it just wasn't. We didn't have a flow. So when he got fired, things just went downhill. I'm like, man, new coach, it's time to go.
You already know what time it is.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
He brought his guys.
Yeah, it was happening every 2 days. Somebody new showing up.
That's why I don't like that. I don't like that, bro. I already knew that going in.
Man, like I said, it's a business now. Like, it wasn't even something that I was worried about or tripping about, So I'm just like, you know what, boom. And then, like I said, Chile situation just happened to
pop back up again.
Man, and it popped up for a reason. Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm one of them favorite players. Like, when something bad or shicey happened to me, something great's about to happen. And like I said, I go to Chile, win the championship, and make history. You know what I'm saying? Like, Leones haven't won. This was their first championship.
Yep.
So it's like, just to be a part of that, and I mean, it was just amazing. Like I said, this is a team that I played the last 2 years in the finals, and they haven't been able to get over the hump. And then I go play with these guys, and these guys are actually hard-working guys. They this, they that, and then we win. It's like, okay, they deserve this.
I definitely get, like I said before, I definitely believe like their time was coming. Daryl and especially Carry-On, because I didn't play against them for so long and beat them for so long. I was like, yeah, it's only right. You bound to get one eventually, you know what I mean? You bound to get one. Hey, I respect it. At the end of the day, like I said, that was my first loss ever in the finals, and all I could say was, I respect it.
Yeah.
That's all I could do. I respect it. They play hard. Huh?
No.
I respect it. Everybody out there, they hoop. They hoop. They play hard. They do what they're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Under the circumstances or whatever. Did I do everything I was supposed to do? Did I prepare myself for this moment to the best? I did everything I can possibly do. So what can I do? Like, I can't.
We played together, bro. And you know one thing: you ain't playing no finals 100%.
Yeah.
That's not happening. Like I said, we played, bro. We was down there scrapping.
Yeah.
We was 2 4s playing 4-5. Like, man, you got 2 fouls. Hey, switch, come on. Nah, I get 2 fouls and let you boom. Hey, you cooking right now. All right, come to me now. Like we played well with each other and really made it happen. So I feel like in the finals, you really it's some sacrificing that has to go on,
right,
to even win. And you got to be willing to do that, and everyone's not willing to make that sacrifice. Whether that's your points or, not playing or, like I said, it's going to be some sacrifice, and you just got to be ready for it and not be so about self. And I feel like that's the key to being successful in big games. Not necessarily during regular season, but when it's nitty-gritty time and it's time to really win, you got to take yourself out and look at it from a bird's eye view and be like, what can I do to make us successful? And be that guy. And that's the recipe for success.
How do you do that when you're better than everybody? How do you get them to understand that? Because they're always going to look at you in a different light because you're so much better than everybody. And it's kind of hard for someone to always receive what you're trying to say because you're coming from such a, I'm better than you, but I'm not trying to say I'm better than you, and I'm trying to tell you this because people get, sometimes it's harder sometimes for people to take in the information because you are who you are. You feel me? You get what I'm trying to say?
I understand that, but I feel like that's a respect thing that's a respect thing. For example, like, for me, I know I can shoot the ball, whatever. I can shoot the ball well. But if someone throws me the ball and someone's closing out on me and I see my teammate like I know who's already on the floor anyway. So if I see my teammate, it's Daryl. I know Daryl putting in that work, and I know he's capable of making these shots. I'm an extra passer to him because I respect him, and I know he's put in the work to be able to make this shot. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like saying that, oh, I shoot better than Daryl, so I'm firing this up. I put up X amount of shots, so I'm gonna just shoot this. It's like, okay, yes, you are capable of making this shot, but this dude's closing out on you. One more, he gonna have a wide open one where his feet are already set. His percentage might be a little higher than yours. It's just little stuff, but it's like, okay, I got this shot closing out, and there's a guy in the corner who won't put in no work, laughing all day. Man, I'm shooting this over 2 people, kicking my feet up, trying to get a one. Man, yeah, it's respect, and you gotta respect the game. So it's like when you put in the work, your team, whether they acknowledge it or not, they gonna show it in the game because they gonna extra pass it to you. They gonna trust you in these big time situations, you know. And I feel like, for example, in the finals, my team trusted me. I didn't shoot the ball great in the finals or nothing like that, but they trust me in the big moments. For example, Game 4, I was 1 for 6 from 3. You know what I'm saying? I made that 1 3 on you, but that was the thing. It was a big shot. But before that, me and Coach had just talked about that. We had just talked about I'm shooting it. And like everybody on my team could witness, I'm like, I'm going to make this shot. And he legitimately trusted me. Like, okay, I got you.
Right.
I mean, I shot that with the utmost confidence. Like, it wasn't like, oh, I'm praying, man. I'm dropping this next 3. I've been sizing this shot up all day.
Right. Just need one good look at it.
I missed about 3-4 easy ones. Got fouled on one day and called. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to drop one. Right time.
Man, and now that the season finished, what's some things you normally do to stay tuned up, to stay ready for like the next season? Because since the season be over with, you know, like we say, this joint don't stop.
So, you know what I'm saying, usually we would finish earlier, so I probably would be taking time off and all that, but this season finished so late, and, you know, with things I have coming up, you know, and things I'm trying to do, I didn't really take no serious break like that, you know. Like I said, I took a couple of days off, a week, whatever, but now I'm kind of just working on my body, you know, working on like my physical condition. Like I said, me and you've been here this week. You kind of see what kind of program I'm on.
Yeah, man, I'm jealous.
I'm trying to do sand dunes 3 times a week. Getting out my comfort zone, doing the hot yoga. That was something I never done before. You know, of course, it's getting in the gym, getting those reps in, working on different things. But you know, going forward with these next season or wherever I end up next, like I want to come in and just see like. I want them to see a different player. Like, man, I was expecting this, but he's way much better than what I thought. You know, like I want to have that impact on the game at this.
I feel like that comes from just being in shape.
Yeah, but like I said, I want to be in better shape, physically, mentally. It ain't just basketball. Mental shape is important. Being able to take criticism, being able to you know, play through adversity. You know, things happen while you're overseas and. You still got games, still got practice, being able to really still focus and perform at a high level no matter what's going on, being able to step in between those lines and be like, all right, it's business time, and I can perform no matter what's going on. So I'm focused on those type of things, you know. Like I told you right after, I said, I'm in shock for people this year. Don't know what or how, but I'm gonna be a household name. They're gonna be like, man, dude really did his thing this year. And I'm talking about this upcoming year. Don't know where I'm going. I have not signed no paperwork or nothing, but they're gonna be like, yo, Evans is the truth. He the real deal. Like,
I guess that's a more of a personal battle that you got with yourself, right? Because you're as good as you push yourself to be. So
and it's always me versus me. Like I'm not in competition with nobody. Like I said, man, like I said, I'm a real private person, you know, as far as like my life, man, I'm good. I'm natural. I'm straight.
How do you, if somebody watching this, you know, we've been in the game with you 10 years plus now, right?
I think so. Lost count.
You got to be 10 years because I think I'm 10.
I think I'm 10.
You're 10, yeah, because our first interview, 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and you was like, I just want to make it to 10.
Yeah.
I want to make it to 10. Well, brother, see, you got you. You made it to 10 years. I got you saying that you wanted to make it to 10.
So I'm here. I made it.
You made it to 10. After 10 years, you know what I'm saying, you're pretty much a master at this, you know, at this life. So how could you basically explain to someone, like, what is success in this life? Hooping wise, you know what I'm saying? You just won 4 in a row, you know what I'm saying? But some people say that's being success. But there's some guys who don't win anything and they have their own different name, you know what I'm saying? So overall, I know you always really give, to me, when we chalk it up, you always give a different perspective of the game. And, you know, it's a marathon and you got your whole perspective. So how would you basically say that really you made a success out of this game of basically playing overseas basketball? What's success to you?
For me, success in this game, like I said, is you versus you. You're not in competition with nobody. As far as, yes, this is a competition game, but you're battling with yourself. You're trying to get better each year. As far as the money goes, it's like, what's comfortable for you? What's going to sustain your lifestyle? Like I said, you can make 100,000. I can make 50,000, but if you got 90,000 and, you know, as far as money you got to put out, and I have none,
right,
I make more than you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's really perspective and stuff like that. You really got to be happy within and what you're doing and how you're doing it. It can't be, oh, he played here, I played here, how he get this job, or how he making that much money. You can't do that.
Pocket watching.
You can't do that, because if you're doing that, you can't eat looking at somebody else play. You gotta really head down and really grind it and get yours and be content and be happy with what you're doing and what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody forcing us to sign these contracts.
And go play.
Nobody. So when you signed that, you was okay and you was happy with that. So if you do that, if you sign, you put your name on that paper and go do your job and be happy and you know, and work hard and be appreciative of it, because it's really somebody elsewhere dying to be in your position, or would love to have that opportunity that you're taking for granted and you're unhappy with, because you looking at somebody else who's so-called doing better than you, and you don't know what they're going through and what their livelihood is really like outside of basketball. All you seeing is a number, and sometimes that number
doesn't tell the true story.
It's a facade.
Yeah.
You know? Sometimes those numbers are facades. Like I said, you see a number, but just because you see that number, bro, that man might be in real debt and probably ain't making a cent.
Right.
And you over there mad and
why he got that?
Why he got this? Why he got that? And you over there taking home whatever you take home, taking home triple what that man making.
Mad.
Be happy, man. Be happy with what you got, man. Be appreciative of what you got, and don't take your health for granted, man, because it can go and you'll be sick, man. The things that you wake up to every day and you take for granted, like just being able to get up and walk on your own, and don't take that for granted, because you can really wake up one day and need assistance, and you know, God willing that don't happen, but you don't want that, man. You want to always be able to stand on your own and do things your way.
What do you think that most guys lack that don't let them get to that point where they can, like, be successful in this game? Like, what do you think the lack is? Ego
and competition. Like for example, you play against another import that play your position. I mean, yeah, you going at him and all that, but you over here, you hating on him because man, he ain't that good. Why he got that? Like you can't. So you get into it with buddy, and now you never know. The team that's recruiting you might be a team this dude to play for, and they ask you about him. Oh, but all he remembers, man, dude was just talking mad trash. He was doing this. Like, and now you done missed out on an opportunity because you was sitting here hating, salting another dude when you could have just played hard, shut your mouth, and just played the game. But their ego just won't let them. They got to talk trash. They got to do dirty stuff, and sometimes it ends up biting them in the butt in the long run, because you never know who you're talking to or who you're dealing with. You gotta be good to people, bro. You gotta really be a good person in this game and be respectful. Like I don't like when imports, locals, or like, be respectful to everybody, bro. Like you don't have to be an asshole to you know, but you can be firm and just stand for something, bro. Like, that's it, bro. Like, nobody's asking you to be fake or doing nothing like that, but
I'm from such and such, and
You know how to do that.
what does that got to do when we're over here? Like, bro, it's only
play basketball.
a handful of us. Like,
Play
bro,
basketball, bro. Play basketball.
on average, you're probably gonna get 2 on the other team, maybe 1. Like, we in another country. Why aren't we sticking together? Why are you mad at what I'm doing? I'm just trying to eat just
Bro,
like
it's
you.
so easy. Look, good game, bro. You got a good one, man. I'll see you next one.
Straight over here, how's it over there?
Man, that's it. Yeah, or you ain't got to talk at all. You can just dap up, boop, and keep it pushing. But at least, like, man, I don't know, man. Now they hit you, man. I don't know, man. He ain't really say too much. I don't know what's that too. But if you talking and you, hey, man, that would be an a-hole.
You know that happened with me. Like a couple teams, like a couple guys from Argentina hit me up, locals that I played against, and they was like, "Hey, bro, you should come rock out with me. You feel me? Come rock out with us. This team got bread, da da da." It ain't even the fact of not even like, okay, I didn't entertain it, like, oh, I'm good, but it's the fact that I didn't even play with these guys. I was just, like you said, just be a good person to everybody, because think about it, if you're good to another dude on a local on the other team, he's calling you to hoop on his team because he got plugged and they asking for you.
Everybody got friends on other teams, just like you on another team. I can ask you, hey, how's such and such? Oh, he this and that. Okay, I got friends on other teams, you know. So this is all networking. It's all networking. If you want to know something about a team, all you got to do is look up, call somebody, hey, can you ask your boy how this was? And you're going to know everything you need to know about that team. And it's the same
Pick
way.
up my book. I talk about that. I talk about that. The book is in the bio. I talk about networking. And to cap it up, man, I'm out here in Cali. I got my first Cali Blues, open run. Got split up pretty good. God dang, man. I'm leaving home with Cali with something.
Man, Cali treated you good, man.
Yeah, this is my first time in Cali, you know what I'm saying? Back to like what I was saying, she couldn't believe that we was kicking it together, and I was like, man, when you told me to pull up out here, I was like, I had to. First, because I know that it's very important to people that you are around. You feel me? And I know me and you, how our relationship is from day one.
Yeah.
You really couldn't script it. You wouldn't like us being as cool and close as we are to each other from day one to now. Because most time when you leave,
you don't
talk to them no more. Like, you don't talk to them no more. And it's 2 years later, we didn't went at it, went and played in the finals, and the day I got back.
Beat you last year too. Forgot that.
That's different. That one didn't count. I called what I called out of that one. Hey,
go ahead.
Last year, injuries. Point guard got hurt. Injuries changed the game. Injuries. I got me one though.
Hey.
We did dub them at their crib on their head, so don't act like it's sweet. I said we'll get one for sure.
I thought we was gonna sweep it.
No, I knew we was gonna get one. I ain't never gonna not get one. I ain't going out like that. If I get hurt, it would have been like game 6. We would have went to game 7. I got hurt. Part of the games. But now Cali is definitely not.
Cali a cheat code, bro.
Cali's a cheat code.
Cali's a cheat code. If you know, you know, man. Cali a cheat code when it comes to this hooping and just opportunity.
No, from from being out here, I'm real subtle when I get around new people, new environments, because I just want to listen and learn and see what's going on. But from just that, I can just see the connections out here. Like, really, we're really next to Santa Monica, Venice Beach. We in the Drew League. We in spots where it's nothing but heavy hitters right next to us all the time. And like that, I'm not dumb. I wrote pick up the book, Networking. Cali is definitely a place to be in all aspects when it comes to networking. I ain't even did nothing. I can already see, oh my God, this is a place where I need to be. This is the place where I need to be. I need to be around here because there's more like-minded people that's on the same type of time that I'm on.
Yeah, man.
About the same type of time. I'm definitely coming back.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. It was a pleasure having you, man. I'm glad you got to kick it with the biggest.
I'll guarantee you.
The biggest,
man. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you coming, showing me hospitality, not just in Cali, but being a brother all these years, man, sticking together. And I know, just like I said, being around you, bro, this is going to elevate me in life. You got to be around good people that's going to help you elevate in life, and that's why I'm like, what? I'm here immediately. Like, you feel me? I got to be around my dog because iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
You feel me?
It's about encouraging the next man and not being scared of them passing you up. You know, like I said, if I can give you some game and you can run with it and be better, and if you pass me, so be it. You know, it's a helping hand because I might be in a position where you might be able to pull me up. You know,
Right. Yeah, that's what they're all about.
Take,
yeah, that's you. That's
like
what
I said, it ain't a competition. It's like, okay, you help me, now let me help you.
Right.
Give and take.
It's easy when we both go on at the same shoot. We can get together. Exactly.
We climbing.
You got the first one step, I got the next step. We're going up. Yeah, man. So I appreciate it, man. That's all we got for this episode. Hanging with the biggest.
Hey, dude.
The biggest. Get out of here. You can't get that to do, man. Leave this alone. Leave this alone.
Nah.
That's all I got, man.
Talk about that, by the way.
I
never knew you
Leave
did that.
Deuce alone, man. Leave Deuce alone. That's all we got. I'm out of here, man. Leave Deuce alone.
That's my.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.